Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Combiner Wars Leader Class Skywarp. And it's really funny. For those that have been watching my videos for a while now, you guys know that when I have a chance, I sit down and knock out as many reviews as I can, so that I have backups in case I get sidetracked and don't have a chance to review more. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I just got done reviewing the Fans Toys Dinobots, and and then going from that to holding this, I was just like, wow, what cheap plastic this is. But it's not cheap plastic. It's the same as the rest of them, the rest of the Seekers. It just felt really cheap. I was about to be like, oh, this is KO, and I think maybe that's a problem. I need to review a bunch of Combiner Wars crap until I get used to it, and then I can review third party and Masterpiece stuff and get used to that. But yeah, this thing felt really weak and cheap. But anyway, so this is the same exact mold that we've looked at. This is the third time, and the fourth time we've looked at a version of this mold. Or fourth time is the Jetfire. So yeah, you can take these pieces here and plug them in there if you want to. Just kind of arm them up. You can take these pieces here and plug them in under the wing. These pieces can plug into its forearms. This piece can plug in up here. And forearms. And there you go. You can just have lots of weapons. We've looked at all of this before, so it's nothing new, nothing exciting. I think that's one of my biggest gripes with Combiner Wars. It's like, I'm not against repaints. I'm not. But because there have been so many of them, I'm starting to just, it wears you down when you're a Transformer collector, because Transformers are always new and exciting. Every time you open up that box and you're sitting there like, oh man, how's the transformation going to work on this one? But with Combiner Wars, we've been getting the same transformation over and over and over and over and over again. Now, with the Titan Returns line, we're going to be getting new molds, which is exciting, but they're going to borrow the transformation and engineering from Combiner Wars. So it's almost as bad. It's almost as bad. But whatever. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Skywarp here. So he's got this really nice rich purple paint going on here. On these tail fins and on this right here. Looks gorgeous. Absolutely masterpiece level paint. If you have this in hand, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is just astounding. Looking at the Starscream, the tail fins, I think those are painted. That's also really, really nice on the end too. And Thundercracker, let's take a look at his. Not so much. Just molded black plastic. But these are absolutely stunning. Hopefully that's not the only thing that I take away from this figure, because this is really, really top-notch paint right here. Purple plastic here and here and here and here. Kind of takes away from that. We got some more of that purple paint here and here. Not quite as vibrant as it is up here, but these are awesome. I love this paint. Nice silver paint going on here. You got the translucent window here, and you can open this up and just prove to the world that he's not in scale with anything whatsoever that's come before it, because the MP Seeker pilot is too big for this. I don't know. I don't even know what to think anymore with scale. I'm going to stop talking about it. But yeah, there you go. Let's get them transformed. So fold these down like so. And you take the legs here, pull them out like this. Put these pieces here down. Pull this back. This piece here will come up like this. You take the legs and these will rotate down. Like that. Comes down. Comes down. This will fold down like this. Again, I wish this were on the back here as opposed to this. It would look so much better if somehow they would have done that, but that's what happens when you use the incorrect mold for the Seekers, being a Jetfire mold, and you try and make it as a Seeker. So you fold this back, plug everything in. Again, we've seen this transformation 3 times now, so it's nothing new and exciting. I almost didn't do the transformation at all for them. I almost just did an overview of the bot mode, but I wanted to show off the jet mode too. Go. Fold the feet down. Just like that. And there you go. Posability real quick. Head, swivel as a hinge here. Nice ratchets up and down. Swivel here. Bicep swivel. Bends at the elbow. Hips ratchet up and down, in and out. Thigh swivel, bends at the knee, pretty good bend there. Foot has a rocker, or a swivel built in. That's it, no rocker. And yeah, pretty good. You know, given what we're talking about, it's pretty good. You know, it's not perfect. It's not third party, it's not masterpiece, but it's pretty good for what it is. And for the price range, it's pretty good. He's got the big gun, you can plug that into his hand if you want to. He's got these little null rays you can plug into if you want to do that. He's got these big ones. This is the one I use. It plugs in there. It's not accurate, but it looks accurate because it cheats. Because they're supposed to be plugged in up here, but because of the way it's designed, you wouldn't know. And yeah, there he is. And here he is with the Thundercracker. And here he is with Starscream. And we got the main trio. So that's good. Here's the problems with them. Still the problem I've always had with them is just where would you put them in a collection? Because here they are with Classics Prime. Seekers never should be bigger than Prime. Sorry. I know a jet is bigger than a truck. I get that. I fully understand that. I will not argue that point with you. My point is in the cartoon, Seekers were never taller than Prime. And that's what I'm sticking with. I stick with robot scale. I don't care about alt mold scale. They all mass shifted anyways. I mean, every time we talk about scale, my big point that I always have to pull out is the fact that Megatron turns small enough that someone else can hold him. So he should then, if you're going by alt mode scale, theoretically, him and Soundwave should be the smallest of the Transformers, not the biggest. But anyway, so this does not, I mean, they look good with Prime. They're too big for Prime. So this does not work. And then just to here they are with the Legends, and here they are with a Classic Seeker. Now the Classic Seeker looks good with the Prime. The Legends looks good with the Classic Seeker. This just doesn't work here. So there is that. Now let's get them with the with some other figures. Here they are with an MP car, and here they are with MP Prime. So MP Prime is almost a head taller than they are. They come up just about his chin, and the MP car are smaller. So this looks good. I like this. I don't like their design, but their size is exactly what I like for Seekers, for Masterpiece. I've said it before. So, are they the most ideal setup when it comes to Masterpiece Seekers? No. And what I'm going to end up doing is, at some point, I'm going to start buying every single company, like one Seeker from each company, to eventually do a war. But also, I think it would be kind of cool and a good challenge to be able to buy, to have a representation of each one of the Seekers from a different company, and go from there. See how they all look together. If they all look close enough together, like for example, the original Takara Seekers and Hasbro Seekers, Masterpiece ones, they look okay standing next to the iGear Seekers, the iGear Masterpiece Seekers, and then the current Masterpiece Seeker looks okay with those. So it's like those three would work okay together. You know, not ideal, but they would work okay. So it's like that's part of the plan. And I know there's a third-party company coming out with Seekers. I can't remember the name, but I know Toy World is, and so is Make Toys. So with the original MP Seeker mold, the iGear Seeker mold, the current Seeker mold, the other company, Toy World, and Make Toys, there's 6, so I can get 6 different Seekers. And I don't know if I'll keep these or not, but and here they are with Megatron, Shockwave, and Soundwave. So are they, again, are they the best options for Seekers? No, not at all. But for their price, they're pretty decent. And obviously this isn't the best option for Megatron either, but I'm refusing to go back to X-Transbot. I'm just not going to do it. So yeah, all in all, the Skywarp has some really nice paint on it. I'd say he's got the best paint of all 3 of these guys. Still doesn't look quite right because he's not a Seeker mold, is the problem. Like I said, if these wings were able to somehow rotate so that the paint was facing front, that would make him look so much better. And yeah, so all in all, I'm gonna give him given the price too, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. I think he's pretty cool, looks good, and at $40 or so, $45, and these things are gonna be going on clearance. I promise you, because nobody else is buying them, because the Chug collectors realize that they don't quite fit, and they either have all the classic Seekers or they have the iGear Raptor Squadron, which are better options for Chug. And the Masterpiece collectors have the Masterpiece Seekers. So if you don't have the Masterpiece Seekers and you don't want to spend $200 per Seeker, at least, the Masterpiece Skywarp is an insane price now. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, then this is a good fill-in option until something better comes along, I'd say. That's what I'm using them for. They're just stand-ins until I have better options that don't require me to spend $300 on one Seeker. But yeah, there you go. There is the Transformers Skywarp, Combined War Skywarp with some other figures. Definitely, like I said, I think they look okay. Not the greatest. We've already had Seeker Wars with them before. I doubt these guys will make it into the Seeker War later on, the bigger Seeker War. Yeah, they definitely they're okay. They're good stand-ins, I'd say. So there you go.